I have dy dx equals 5x squared times y. That y of 0 is 6, and I want to solve for y. So I'm going to use separation of variables. I'm going to divide by the y on both sides and then multiply by the dx, and that's going to get everything, all the x's on one side, all the y's on the other side. So that is going to give me dy over y equals 5x squared dx. Now I got to integrate both sides. This gives me ln absolute value of y equals 5 over 3 times x cubed plus c. I am gonna, I see that I'm going to use y equals 0. I know that I'm going to do some, or sorry, y of 0. I know that I'm going to do some e to those. I'm going to plug in this equal to 0, and I know, looking ahead, having done a bunch of these, that it's easier to do e to the on both sides to solve for my c. And I'll do that first, and then I'm going to go ahead and solve for the c. Sometimes in these cases, I solve for the c right here, kind of like we did in the previous problem. Anyway, so I'll go e to the on both sides. The e to the cancels with the ln, and just gives me, I'll change colors, y equals e to the 5 over 3x cubed plus c. Now, I'm going to use some exponent rules here and rewrite this as y equals e to the 5 over 3x cubed times e to the c. The reason why I'm going to do this is because it's going to help me with this stuff right here. So I know this is x equal to 0. I know that this is y equal to 6. So I'm going to plug that stuff in. I get 6 equals e to the 5 over 3 times 0 cubed is just 0 times e to the c. From here, you know, this is 5 thirds times 0, which is 0, which means that this whole term here is e to the 0. Anything to the 0 is going to be 1. Well, anything but 0 to the 0 is going to be 1. So I get 1 here, which gives me 6 equals 1 times e to the c, which you should see gives me that e to the c is just 6. So from here, that guy is going to replace this guy right here, because that's what e to the c is. So I'll take that line. I get y equals e to the 5 thirds x cubed times 6. Now I don't like the 6 there, so I'm going to slap it out front. So I get y equals 6 times e to the 5 over 3 x cubed. And that's my final answer.